Hello, folks. Today is March 1st. Oh, it's 6:38 in the morning. I've been meaning to do one of these for a while. The day after I did my last one. Uh, Better late than never. You know, folks, I was reading. It's Nobel Peace Prize time, and they're thinking about Bill Clinton. Well, did anybody from the Swedish Nobel Peace Prize have the internet or have any common sense? Now look at Obama. Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize and he invaded Libya. His own personal war, or the Rothschild War, or the World Bank War, or the Defense Department pat on the back war. You know, I don't think illegal war. Uh, and he was granted a Nobel Peace Prize. It don't sound like a peaceful person to me. Right here, Bill Clinton. They're not going to nominate. I mean, his name is on the list, and right here, body count. The Clinton body count. When he was president, I'm sure after and before, but in this list right here, there's maybe 20, 25, 30 people who died hanging around Bill Clinton. Ron Brown, the Secretary of Commerce, his airplane flew into a mountain. Somehow, the navigation got mixed up, elevation, and the pilot flew in the mountain. Vince Foster, you see that right here? Vince Foster, he killed himself, gunshot wound to the head, ruled suicide, and then he just happened to drag his body after he was dead, like 10 feet away. But his ruled suicide. Folks, this is incredible. And then we go to a lot of this stuff goes back to his Arkansas stuff. Yep. Yeah, this guy, a mechanic, found a check made out to Clinton in the trunk of a car, left his repair shop, died when his car hit a utility pole. Oh, that's kind of strange. Paul Wicker, what happened to him? Attorney investigating corruption found dead on a toilet. He delivered a report to Janet Reno 3 weeks before his death. Well, who hired Janet Reno? It was Clinton. Clinton's speech interpreter for the death from 1978 until her death. She died in a one-car accident. Well, maybe she didn't spread her legs for the president. He wanted extramarital sex, and she didn't want to do it. I don't know. Jordan Kettleson was found shot to death in the front seat of his pickup truck. Jeez. Richard Winter was a suspect in the Lives Henry death. Was killed in a setup robbery. Wow. Well, you see, if he was a suspect in another death, you keep on killing the participants, and then you got no witnesses. Boy, look at that guy. Died, stabbed 113 times. This guy, he was shot, mutilated, and found buried in a trash dump. Well, so they're thinking about President Clinton as a world Nobel Peace Prize. Well, I gotta quickly move on. That was 5 minutes on that. All right, folks. Did you hear about that lamb uh, virus? All these sheep are dying in England. But folks, look at this. They're dying in Germany, Belgium, France is right there. And is this a another biological warfare weapons uh, substance? Folks, why it's a mystery? Because whoever made this virus is probably dead. You look up on the internet, and one of the most hazardous occupations working for the government is working for in their biolabs, because most of those professors or scientists end up dead for some reason. So, I mean, this is the first thing that comes to my mind. Okay, so let's move on to that one. Next one. Yeah, look at this. Goodbye First Amendment. Trespass bill will make profit illegal. Well, folks, I hope there's not a copyright issue, because Russian talk. You don't get this on Fox or CNBC or ABC News. So, folks, the thing about this is that all the elected officials in Congress and the Senate, we elected these people to make these laws. Well, I didn't. But we, the people, elected these things to happen. And they'll re-elect these people for doing making these laws. Stuples. The United States is a bunch of stuples, sheeples. Okay, next thing. Wow, folks, look at here. General Motors unleash first military fuel cell vehicle. You know what that is, folks? This is a Stanley Myers fuel cell. He ended up making that dune buggy that went to Ohio to California on 5 gallons of water. You get a cup of water from the bathroom in a gas station, pour it in, or maybe from the side of the road. So we got toilet water, swamp water. If he had to take a piss, piss water worked just fine. 5 gallons of water in a dune buggy. And then naturally he mysteriously died. All of a sudden. And everything in his laboratory disappeared. Well, who do you think could steal an entire laboratory without anybody questioning? Do you think that people across the street? Well, maybe they could, but then it would be across the street. Or do you think if the government stole everything, everybody would kind of like, and the government said, well, better not say anything, or we're going to steal you. So anyway, hey, and another thing, folks. You think these little vehicles right here are it? Screw no. Hunky dog, no. You got to rest assured they got tanks, they got half-tracks, they got armored vehicles, they got jeeps, they got everything running on these fuel cells. And you know what? And GM, remember that $26 billion of missing pension money? Nobody really gives a shit about it. If happened to be at Walgreens, and $5 happens to be missing from the cash register. When I'm around it, nobody else is. Guess what? I'm going to jail, or you're going to jail if anybody's missing $5. But missing $25 billion, folks, is in somebody's bank, and that was electronic transfer, and nobody knows where it is. That money is still in somebody's bank account, and that person has got a smile on his face. And maybe every member of Congress got a piece of the action by illegal bribery, campaign contribution, or lobbyists, or something, or buying the wife a car, or buying the uncle a car. Oh, this stuff. The way it is. So anyway, folks, we do not need oil. General Motors is, and they're a little Chevy Volt piece of garbage. Why doesn't people wake up? So anyway, folks, this whole thing about oil is bullshit. Clinton defends administration. Oh yeah, Israel. You know why I got this thing here, folks? For the United States to give Israel 2 cents, 1 cent, is illegal. Israel did not sign the nuclear arms agreement, so anything that Israel does, anything that we cannot support Israel for one thing, for anything, because they did not sign that deal. Iran signed the deal, and here we should be helping Iran. Iran is a part of the nuclear non-proliferation treaty, or whatever it was. And so they're in compliance. Israel is not. Israel would not allow any nuclear inspector, weapons inspector, or any kind of inspector on their soil forever, for anything. But Iran does. So that's another bullshit. All right, let me looky here. Oh yeah, let's not forget, folks. President Bush is a war criminal. Tony Blair is a war criminal. And if you lie to Congress, if you lie to the world, like Condoleezza Rice, Colin Powell did, and Bush did, and all those other people did, and resulting in murdering hundreds of thousands of people, you get a pat on the back. You get all sorts of, when you get retirement, you get insurance, you get benefits, you get security. So, but if you're Martha Stewart and lie about a stock transaction, you go to jail. Well, folks, I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. And if you're Attorney General, you can do some smuggling of guns, and you can your office can be involved in bribery, and that's okay. Folks, remember, Nazi Germany had UFOs in the 1930s. And what happened to all that stuff? Well, we know we hung the some of the Germans, Nazis, and the other Nazis we kind of imported into the United States to head up various government departments. Warner von Braun, who made the V-1, V-2, which almost destroyed London, became the boss of American Space's program. So, 1421. Alright, folks, I got Jewish Supreme Court. You gotta read about that. They on the take. The American Supreme Court's on the take. What I mean is, look at the Troy Davis thing. The American Supreme Court does not care if anybody lies under oath and if the verdict is based on those lies. In the Troy Davis case, but the majority, I think there were some dissenting viewpoints in that decision. Okay, folks, I'm gonna click done. I'm at 15 minutes. Alright, see ya.